Greetings to another episode of Hark the Lark. I want to answer a very easy, quick question today, which is why are there two Koreas? And so I need to paint 1 second of a picture. It is July of 1945. In July of 1945, the Japanese were being defeated and certainly losing World War II, but they were at war with the United States and Britain. They were not at war with the Soviet Union, Russia. So, given that fact, here's the bottom line. As August of 1945 approached, Japan was still holding out, barely, because they wanted and thought that Russia, as a neutral, would be a mediator with the United States and let the Japanese keep their emperor, which was so important, all important to the Japanese people. So as August begins, there is a big Japanese army in Manchuria that you see on the map there. The Japanese also owned all of Korea, the entire peninsula, their islands, and they owned several islands and parts of China still in 1945. But they were certainly losing the war by this time. And that's how August first looked in the picture. And one Korea, totally run and owned by the Japanese. Well, here's the events that changed everything. On August 6th, we dropped an atom bomb on Hiroshima, killing over 80, 90 to 100,000 people. On August 8th, 2 days later, the Russians, the Soviet Union, declared war on Japan and went to war with Japan and invaded Manchuria and invaded the Korean Peninsula. On August 9th, we put another atom bomb on the Japanese at Nagasaki, killing 50, 60, 70 plus thousand people in that city. And between the two bombs and the event of Russia going to war with Japan, Japan's spirit was broken and they surrendered on August 14th. On August 14th. The Russians came in on August 8th into the war, and August 14th, the Japanese surrendered. So what happens on August 14th is everyone stops where they are. And so the Russian army had invaded Manchuria and captured tons and tons of supplies, but the Russian army only got halfway down the Korean Peninsula in those 6 days. The 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 7 days. Those 7 days, the Russian army got halfway down the Korean Peninsula, and then the war was over, so we said, hey, halt where you are. And we let the northern part of Korea be a Soviet satellite. The southern part of Korea became under our jurisdiction. And that's why there's two Koreas. Because the war ended so quickly between the Russian entry into the war and the end of the war. But most people in America, we spend so much time on the atom bombs, which were right before and right after, that we think, well, that's why Japan surrendered and that's that. And then most of us don't really think about why there's two Koreas. But the reason there's two Koreas is that Russia didn't get down to the bottom of the peninsula in that short time that they were at war with the Japanese. There you go. Fun fact. Have a nice day.